Smartphones with the best cameras. Which model to choose for good photos and videos in 2024? The quality of shooting and the ability to get beautiful photos and videos is one of the main parameters by which a new phone is chosen in 2024. At the same time, it can be difficult for an unprepared person to understand this, relying only on technical specifications. Rating of smartphones with the best camera, what you need to pay attention to when choosing, what good models are among the flagships. My friend, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. What to consider when choosing a smartphone with a camera. Remember that the number of megapixels is not the main thing. This is an indicator of the camera, not the finished photo. It affects the detail. Conventionally, 1 pixel is 1 in the photo. But modern smartphones combine pixels. This is called pixel binning, so the resolution in the finished photos is less than in the camera. 12 to 50 megapixels are considered optimal for a camera. The smartphone processor is important. The quality of the photos depends not only on the camera, but also on how the algorithms process the photos. The software greatly affects noise suppression, color accuracy, and overall image quality. Look at the number of lenses. They determine additional shooting options. An ultra-wide-angle lens is needed for panoramic photos. A telephoto lens is for zoom, that is, shooting at a long distance. And a periscope lens increases the focal length. Due to this, zoom, macro shots, and portrait photos become better. Optical stabilization when shooting is needed for the clarity of photos, and in video, for smoothness when moving. This parameter compensates for the lack of a tripod. Focus on the general characteristics and reviews of cameras, and not just on megapixels. Look for phones with a good matrix size, lens quality, and software reputation. Think about what you will use the camera for. If you are going to print large photos or greatly enlarge the image, then a high number of megapixels will be important. But for everyday use and photos on social networks, a good 12-megapixel camera with other strong qualities will most likely be enough. Flagship smartphones with the best cameras. iPhone 16 Pro Max. Size: 163 by 77.6 by 8.25 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.9 inches, 17.526 centimeters. Main camera. Main lens: 48 megapixels ultra-wide angle, 48 megapixels telephoto lens, 12 megapixels. Front camera: 12 megapixels. Video recording: 1080p HD and 4K. Pro and Pro Max are the most advanced and expensive in the lineup. You can also consider buying the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus. Their photos will be a little simpler, but still top-notch. A major design change is the addition of a camera control button that lets you take photos, record videos, and switch modes. If you swipe it, you can zoom in and out and adjust settings. This button also controls the new Apple Visual Intelligence feature. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't have this feature in the first few weeks of its release. The company promised to add a beta version of Apple Visual Intelligence with a software update in October. The cameras themselves have also been updated. A 48-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera replaces the 12-megapixel sensor found on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom, which was praised in the previous Pro Max model, remains the same. The iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus have 2x zoom, and the quality of the photos is good, but worse. This zoom allows you to take high-quality, close-up photos at concerts, for example, even if you're far from the stage. Optical image stabilization keeps the camera steady. This is especially important when zooming in at maximum zoom. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Size: 162.3 by 79 by 8.6 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.8 inches, 17.272 centimeters. Main camera. Wide-angle lens: 200 megapixels ultra-wide-angle, 12 megapixels telephoto lens, 10 megapixels periscope, 50 megapixels. Front camera: 12 megapixels. Video recording: 1080p, HD, 4K, and 8K. This is one of the best Android smartphones in 2024, which competes with smartphones from Apple and Google, other market leaders. The authoritative camera testing lab DxOMark noted in its review of the smartphone that photos and videos are bright in any shooting conditions, and the exposure remains accurate even in low light. They especially highlighted portrait shots in bright light, which had natural colors and looked more realistic than on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The testers admitted that this was influenced by artificial intelligence, which helps process images and improves the quality of photos. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra can be called the best option for mobile photographers. All this is thanks to a clear 5-fold optical zoom, a fast processor, and a fairly large display. In addition, This is one of the first Samsung phones with artificial intelligence Galaxy AI. AI also works with photos. It can edit and restore them, draw the background, and move objects. Samsung has committed to updating Android versions on the smartphone for 7 years, which means that such a phone is safe to buy for a long time, and it will not become obsolete soon. Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Size: 162.56 by 76.2 by 7.62 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.8 inches, 17.272 centimeters. Main camera: main lens, 50 megapixels ultra-wide angle, 48 megapixels telephoto lens, 48 megapixels. Front camera: 12 megapixels. Front camera: 42 megapixels. In 2024, Google released its flagship in 2 sizes, Pixel 9 Pro and Pro XL, but with the same cameras and other technical specifications. In this, they differ from the Galaxy and iPhone lines. However, it is the larger XL that is easier to buy in Russia. It is even offered on popular marketplaces. Traditionally, Pixel flagships are some of the best smartphones for taking photos, and the latest model has received a small update compared to the previous one. It has an improved front camera. The quality of selfies and video chats has noticeably increased. Pixel 9 Pro is especially noted for its quality of shooting in the dark and modes with artificial intelligence. The latter helps reduce blurriness and choose the best take. How the best take feature works on Pixel: you took a series of group photos. In each, the participants changed their facial expressions. Someone turned out better in one photo and someone in another. You can choose the best shot for each person, and AI will combine them into one photo. The Pixel 9 Pro's weak point is its video quality, which can't compete with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Even though Google has added a night mode that uses AI to clean up dark videos and improve clarity. Like Samsung, Google gives its phones 7 years of ongoing software support. Xiaomi 14 Ultra. Size: 163.2 by 74.6 by 9.1 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.73 inches, 17.09 centimeters. Main camera: wide-angle lens, 50 megapixels ultra-wide angle, 50 megapixels telephoto lens, 50 megapixels periscope, 50 megapixels. Front camera: 32 megapixels. Video recording: 1080p, HD, 4K, and 8K. Photos taken on the Xiaomi 14 Ultra are compared in quality with photos taken on full-size mirrorless cameras. In terms of technical characteristics, the camera of this smartphone stands out with a large sensor, a wide variable aperture, and optics developed by Leica. Based on the test results, the DxOMark laboratory concluded that the Xiaomi 14 Ultra takes excellent quality photos, with low noise and pleasant colors, and maintains brightness in photos even with problematic lighting. Among the shortcomings, they noted that the shutter often works with a delay, and the level of detail in the photos is lower than that of competitors. In terms of telezoom, the 14 Ultra showed the best results to date, and was especially impressive when shooting at close and medium distances. Xiaomi also offers a photography kit, costs from 20,000 rubles, which includes a case and a grip with physical camera controls. This allows you to use the phone as a DSLR camera. OnePlus 12. Size: 164.3 by 75.8 by 9.15 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.82 inches, 17.32 centimeters. Main camera: wide-angle lens, 50 megapixels ultra-wide-angle lens, 48 megapixels telephoto lens, 64 megapixels. Front camera: 32 megapixels. Video recording: 1080p, HD, 4K, and 8K. It is worth paying attention to this model if fast charging and high performance, as well as a larger screen, are important to you in a phone. The new OnePlus fully charges in less than half an hour. And in terms of screen brightness, it surpasses the iPhone 15 Pro Max and Galaxy S24 Ultra. However, the camera is inferior to the flagships of Apple and Samsung. The smartphone does not perform well when zoomed in, so close-up photography leaves much to be desired. But it stands out in portraits and landscapes. The photos are rich and have a soft color balance that the iPhone and Pixel failed to achieve. Photos on Apple and Google smartphones are highly realistic, and the OnePlus 12 makes photos more artistic and soulful. At the same time, the OnePlus 12 only gets 4 years of software updates, unlike 7 years for Google and Samsung. Honor Magic 6 Pro. Size: 162.5 by 75.8 by 8.9 millimeters. Display diagonal: 6.8 inches, 17.272 centimeters. Main camera. Main lens, 50 megapixels, ultra-wide angle, 50 megapixels, telephoto lens, 180 megapixels. Front camera, 50 megapixels. Video recording, 1080p HD and 4K. This is one of the main flagships of 2024, with artificial intelligence, advanced battery technology, and a powerful camera. Among the main advantages of the camera is the telephoto lens. It has one of the largest sensors for zoom. And although technically it only supports 2.5x optical zoom, due to the high resolution, the finished photo can be zoomed in by 5x without losing quality. When zoomed in, the photos are highly detailed and bright, the colors remain realistic, and the objects are in focus. They also point out that the portrait mode here is better than that of competitors. But the smartphone cannot edit photos using artificial intelligence, like in the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and Google Pixel 8 Pro. The Honor Magic 6 Pro is worth considering if, in addition to high-quality photos, you need a wide display. It is one of the best in its class here, as well as long battery life. I wish you to choose the right phone for you so that it brings you joy every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.